it.
You need to explain that for
those who don't know, black
people
pets are pets that are just well behaved. So my cats don't go in the kitchen.
Correct.
My cats, you've seen it. They will stand outside the kitchen and just look.
Yep.
Because they're like, well, we can't
We're
go
not going
in
in there, right?
So they know where the treats are. The treats are right in there. We put them in a specific cabinet away from them.
They don't go messing with it.
Nope. And if they hear you go in the kitchen, they'll stand right outside the door and just stare like this at that cabinet.
Like, oh, you know what I want.
Are you getting them? Like, that's what they... So, all right. So, fast forward. So, Caesar and Effie are doing great. Mm-hmm. Perfectly fine. Here she come again. I want another cat. I'm like, Halia, we are not getting any more animals in this house. We're not getting anything else in this house.
You thought.
That's what I thought. So she's like, Aaron, seriously, you don't understand. There's all these cats in the neighborhood that are just like out there, and there's kittens. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't want no outside cat.
Trying to bring some
crazy
stray cats in my house.
So one day, Halia comes home, and we're on the phone. I'm in the house, and she's come home from work. And, like, she makes this sound like she's freaking out. Like, like that, right? Uh-huh. And I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? She's like, I dropped something under the car. And I was like, oh, I'll come out and help you and get it. And she's like, no. I got it.
Sounded guilty.
And I was like, Halia, I don't want you on the ground. I'll come get it. And she's like, no, I really think I can get it. She's like, I'll call you right back. And she hangs up the phone. She busts up in the house with another cat, bro.
Where did she even get it from?
I just told you it was under the car.
Wait,
it was actually under the car. Like, it was hiding. She saw it, walking basically after she stopped the car, and then it went under the car. Yes,
it was literally a stray cat outside, and she just brought it inside.
She just grabbed it and came in the house.
That's wild.
And then she proceeds to put the cat in my lap. Now, you remember the story you told me about how this cat just kind of naturally clung to you, and you started petting it without paying attention.
And then
that's what happened with Katniss.
That's unfortunate.
Katniss Everdeen. That's my girl.
She
literally basically put her down.
She honey catted you.
Yeah. And she just rolled up on me, hops up on my lap, and just sat there for like 45 minutes.
You was probably mad too. You was like, I cannot believe I'm about to keep this third cat right here. I cannot
believe. And Halia kept saying for like 3 days, so we can really keep her? Every time I asked her something about it, I was like, you need to get her fixed immediately. And she's like, so we need to keep her? Like this. I was like, oh, fine. So we ended up keeping her.
That's love right there.
And so yeah, Katniss, Caesar, and Effie.
That's hilarious.
And that's it. I tell her now, you bring another cat in this house, you gotta go.
You don't mean that mostly. So
yes, I do.
Do your cats all get along now?
My cats totally get along. They play together. They eat together.
My cats do not get along, bro. I do not.
After how long?
I don't know, like a year now. We don't have both cats for a while. Okay, so
they don't get you have. Well, no, I had 2 boys.
No, I have 1 boy and 1 girl, and
they don't get along.
So I think there's a couple of reasons for it. It's interesting. So
you should get a 3rd one, and then
you are wilding right now. I am not putting a 3rd cat in my house. You are crazy.
That's what I said.
Like, I already have to clean out too many litter boxes for my taste.
You ain't lying. Nah, we got 4 of them now.
Yeah,
we clean them every day.
Yeah, that's wild.
I can't handle the smell.
Oh well, actually, we got to talk about that too. But before we get into that. So, my cats don't really get along, but I think it's because of how Maximus is. I actually don't think it's Citrine. Like, she's a very playful, affectionate cat. She wants to be pet. She wants to be in your lap. She wants to be in the room you're in. Like, that's really how she is, which is why I have to keep spraying her. Because if I walk in the kitchen, she'll walk to the threshold and she'll look. And she'll be like, I'm not supposed to come in here. And I'm like, no, stay out there. And she'll look and be like, but you're in here. And I'm like, I don't care. Yeah. Stay where you are. And then she'll do this. She'll walk right up to the threshold and she'll put her little paws right there. And she'll just wait until I'm not looking. And then she'll tiptoe.
Oh my gosh.
Like I can't see her or hear her. And I turn around and she just look at me like,
yeah,
I'm not in here. So I have to spray her and she backs out. She runs away. And now it's a game to her. So we have the little cat
door.
It's like a mesh guard that we pull across. It's like a baby gate type thing. So now she's taken to like hopping over the gate. And then she got the audacity to meow all extra loud. Like, I'm in here. Somebody stop me.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to do anything. And then if I mess around and don't come in there, she just hop back over the gate. Like, oh, I guess we're not playing today. If I come out there, she immediately looks and then she hops back over the gate. So now, if I see her in the kitchen, she's just getting sprayed. I don't care where you go afterwards. You can escape. But I'm going to find you and I'm going to spray you with this water bottle every single time.
Somebody call PETA.
Nah, it's just water.
No, to me, because I spray my cats if they, you know.
I don't
like Caesar is the one that does that, where he'll follow you around the house.
Yes.
Like if I go in my bedroom, Caesar is like going to follow you to no end, and he's gonna basically walk back and forth around your leg.
Do your cats try to open doors if you close the door?
Yes,
bro.
Now,
it's so annoying.
They don't do it as much anymore. Like, I think because they have each other, it's like because I close my cats up at night. So at night they have a bedroom. I close them in there, and in the morning I'll let them out. But Caesar has a habit before of coming in our bedroom, getting on the bed, and walking back and forth across your face to try to get you to pet him while you're asleep. He had one time to come in my bedroom while I was asleep, and that was it.
Yeah.
That was the end of that. I was like, sir, you and your friends are going to be locked up.
Yeah.
So he's the affectionate one. Like, so anyone that knows me and has seen me operate with my cats knows part of the deal here. Okay, you'll get to eat whenever you feel like it. Somebody cleans up your poop. You get to drink water all day, all night. And Halil buys them more treats than any cat owner on earth.
Oh my god!
But part of the deal to live in this great house, you're gonna get picked up when I want to pick you up.
That's wild.
That's part of the deal.
That's wild.
So
you do be like aggressively scruffing your cats.
Yeah.
You be like,
so I picked them up by the scruff in the back of their neck.
Yeah.
I lift them up and then I hold them, and if music is playing, it's time to dance. No music is playing, I'm just walking around the house holding
a cat,
petting them. Katniss hates it so much.
I'm sure she does. And it's funny because, like, okay,
it's so crazy because Effie is the one. You think my friends think Effie's like the antisocial one, but Effie is the one that doesn't mind me
just picking
him up,
whatever,
walking around. He doesn't like it, but he's just like, this is what he does.
This is fine.
And when I tell you, this man would just sit comfy. He'll just relax, and I put him in what I call the car seat, which is basically this. One day I'll take a picture of it and show it to you guys. But I put him in the car seat and I just walk around the house until I feel like putting him down.
You named it.
That's what I call it. And I put this
it's
on
like a
here,
wrestling move.
So their little paws are on this side of my arm, and then this arm is up underneath their butt. So it's like this is right in front of their chest, and they put their paws over it like they're in a car seat, or like they're in like a roller coaster ride. And I just walk around the house holding them. Anyway, you talk now.
Yeah. I'm just imagining you walking around with your cat just held up.
I'm telling you, I do it every day. I'm going to do it when we finish this.
What's funny is, like, okay, so Citrine will let you do that all day long. I can pick Citrine up all day. She don't care. But Max does not like to be picked up except exactly when he wants to be picked up and no other time. So
what happens if you pick him up and he doesn't want to be picked up?
He does like a Scooby-Doo scramble to try and get out from he'll be wiggling and he'll wiggle and then he'll nip and then he'll like try and scratch you, and then if you don't let him go, he'll really scratch you.
Nah.
Well,
my youngins would never. Now, they do try to get down after a while, right? They'll try to get down, but if I just give them a nice firm stop, they stop. See, every time.
This is the difference, okay? Max is terrified of literally everything. He is the epitome of a scary cat. So, like, we had people fixing the house. When I tell you I did not see this man at all for, like, a whole day, if there are people in our house, he will go hide under a couch or under the bed, and he will not come out.
No, Effie does that. He does. Effie's, it's weird. He's not very social with strangers.
No, not at all.
But if you stay long enough, like, for example, when our goddaughter comes over, like, you can't hide her. She's gonna be here for 3 days.
Right. So it's eventually like, you gotta come out.
Yeah, he's like, okay, fine.
Well, and I think Max he will eventually get like that, but it's like 3 weeks. You gotta be in the house for like 3 weeks, or Max is gonna be like, no, you're a stranger.
Get out. I'm gonna wait you out.
Nah. Citrine, on the other hand, like, I have to lock her up because she, like, they were working and she kept trying to, like, she's like, what y'all doing?
Yeah.
Where y'all going?
See, they said something interesting about the curiosity and what it does to the poor feline characters in the story.
You know, she would definitely be the one to get got.
Yeah, that's Caesar. So Caesar is the guy who he is like addicted to being petted. Like that, like it's like over the top though.
Yeah,
it's like at this point you've got like some type of a sensory thing going on
because
like, this is borderline sexual. The amount of petting he needs.
If you're sitting there and your hands are not doing anything, they should be petting you. That's really how he feels.
So he comes in like, okay, I'll give you a perfect example. If I'm in the bed,
right,
he'll come in the room and he'll hit one of these. He's looking for my hands.
Because
so like, lately I'll put my arms under the blanket to hide from him. And I'm like, why am I hiding from a cat, bro?
Right.
Like, he's
like, this is my house. What you doing?
Like, he's crazy. Like, Caesar's crazy. But overall, though, I enjoy having them. If you don't have any pets and you're looking for a pet, me personally, I think cats are easier, and I'll tell you why.
Cats are a good starter pet.
One, they require a lot less maintenance, a lot less work.
100%.
If you really, it's really like 3 things you got to do. Feed them, obviously. right?
Water.
Give them water. Clean out their litter box
Regularly. Please don't let it go longer than a week. A week is like a long time.
Well, we have multiple cats. If you have one cat, if you just get one cat and one litter box, you really could probably leave it for about 4 to 5 days.
You could probably make it a week. It depends on the size of the litter box and how big the cat is too.
Yeah,
because
bigger litter boxes are better though.
Correct,
in my opinion.
Well, let's talk about that actually, because we do not manage our litter boxes the same at all, and I don't know why you do it the way you do it. Because I actually don't. You don't use Senate litter, which I hate. I don't know why you don't use Senate litter. It will make your life so much easier.
We like the Arm & Hammer kind. That's basically why.
I'm telling you, the Fresh Step is one. It's a lot better. Like it just actually covers the smell, and two, like it lasts longer than Arm & Hammer does. So like when it clumps better, so like they can use it and use it and use it, and
is
then
that the name brand?
The name of the brand is Fresh Step. We use the Fresh Step Febreze Senate one. Max does not like. There's another one that's not Febreze.
We were using that other one, but that one, it was like the lightweight. It had the Febreze in it, but that one wasn't. They didn't like it. So cats are finicky too.
They are.
So if you like change stuff too drastically, they'll just poop in front of the litter box.
Yeah, and like, look at you. Like
they won't pee on the floor.
Why this is happening.
They won't pee on the floor. And that's another thing. You don't have to train cats to poop in the litter box.
Right.
They would do that. We got Effie. Effie was like
it's
3 weeks old.
It's super interesting.
Cats they just know what a litter box is.
It's not just that they just know. When they're born, they're socially, they teach each other how to use litter boxes. So like if you ever go to like an SPCA or something like that, the cats teach the new cats, as new cats are brought in, they're like, hey, this is the litter box. Don't put your poop anywhere else. Like they're clean like that. They actually like socially enforce pooping in the correct places, which is cool. But the other thing is all of my litter boxes are enclosed. So we bought some of those Rubbermaid totes, like the little ones, and we cut a hole in it, and we have the I can't remember the brand.
And I'll tell you why that doesn't work for us too.
I can't remember the brand, but we have the kind where you like shake it and you can dump out all of the poop and stuff and then put it back in and then put your litter back on top.
No, I know what that is.
So we have that and we put it inside a Rubbermaid tote and we cut a big hole in it so the cat can like crawl in, do their business, come back out, and all of the smell is enclosed in the. And
you put the top on it.
Yes.
Yeah. So Caesar won't poop if there's a top.
Why?
I don't know. We have one of the litter boxes we have has a top, but. He won't use it.
He's a big cat, though. So
I know. I think it's because he's uncomfortable, like trying to use the bathroom and being like this, and his head's touching the thing.
That's what I'm.
So you're saying using a Rubbermaid tote?
Use a bigger tote.
Yeah, but
use a bigger tote.
Lucky for me, right? There's certain things that I wish Halia would do,
right?
But one thing that Halia does is she cleans the litter boxes.
Hey, listen.
So you know what?
You win it.
If it ain't broke, you feel me?
Hey, yeah, nah.
Because somehow I got swindled into being the guy that cleans the bathroom. So,
to be fair, my wife.
I'm not complaining.
Oh yeah, because to be fair, my wife cleans the litter boxes most of the time.
And she be doing it like it's cool too.
Nah,
like you might clean the litter box. You're like, of course.
Nah. It's usually we gotta clean litter boxes.
I never even had to use the trump card. You wanted all these cats. I never even had to use that.
She just listen.
She just do it.
She trying to bribe you into getting.
So I can't even. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't even.
You can't even be mad.
I can't even trip.
Nah.
If seriously, for people out there that are thinking of a pet to get,
cats are.
I was telling Yvette she should get a cat. She would love having a cat.
Cat is a good. It's a good starter pet.
Especially if you're single and you come home and you just want an animal that's just gonna come to you and just kind of befriend you until they're tired and they want to go on and do what they're doing. Cat's perfect. A dog needs your attention 24/7, but a cat, they just need just enough attention until they're good.
Yeah.
And then they go about their merry way. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, a couple of my friends, like shout out my friend Danielle, she had a dog for a long time. He passed away, and then she was like, "Oh, I think I'm gonna get a cat because I don't think I can handle a dog." She lives in New York now, and she got a cat. His name is Toby, and she's in love with this cat. She sends pictures of him all the time. He's a big old fluffy monster.
I love my cats.
Listen, and I do too. And even when they're kind of jerks, because like Max can be a jerk. The one thing that kind of annoys me is like my cats will fight. And then when I walk in the room, they act like nothing's happened, like they're 4. It's crazy. So
you gonna pretend like you and I didn't do that with Dad?
Literally, that's the problem.
That's exactly what we did.
I know, and I hate it. Don't act like y'all won't fight in a second ago. I know what was happening. Y'all was making all that noise. Cut it out.
Yeah, and like Caesar, one time we had to take Caesar to the vet. He had to cut his eye.
Oh no.
I don't know. They probably wrestling, or maybe you know how cats groom themselves. They'll scratch themselves too.
My cats do that all the time.
Man, we had to take him to this expensive tail visit, and then get him these eye drops. That joint was like $400.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Vets are like the most expensive doctors that.
But, well, have you considered getting pet insurance? No, I have not considered that.
No, I will not be paying for that. Thank you very much. I don't want to pay for health insurance.
Right now, I got to pay for vet insurance.
Absolutely.
So that and you know me, I'm gonna get upset and be like, well, no, they going to the vet.
Let me tell you a little known fact. The pet insurance don't actually cover most of your vet visit. Yeah. It's just like regular health insurance. Yeah. So you get a copay, you still got to pay a whole bunch more money on top of it.
Calm down. We're trying to keep this light. We're not going to talk about the existentialism of the healthcare industry in America. It's terrible.
You're not wrong.
We're keeping this light.
We are trying to keep things light around here.
We miss you guys, man. We've been doing a lot of talking about politics. We know the presidential election is coming and stuff. Bro. But we just wanted to kind of relax today.
Yeah, you know, just shoot the breeze a little bit.
Did we talk about sodas we don't like yet?
You asked me this question like 4 times now. Oh. Yes, we have definitely. We're over here throwing back ginger ale.
Yeah. We're not being sponsored, but Seagram's, if you want to sponsor us, we would love to.
Listen, Seagram's, if what's the other one?
Canada Dry.
Listen, if Canada Dry want to sponsor, I like some blueberry ginger ale just as much as the next guy.
That's a good question. What's your favorite ginger ale?
My favorite is probably regular ginger ale.
No, I mean like Seagram's brand or Canada Dry.
You know what? I actually like the Faygo ginger ale the most because it's like, you know how RC Cola is like the spiciest cola? I feel like Faygo is like the spiciest ginger ale, and I actually really like that in ginger ale. But I don't like bold ginger ale.
It's like too much, bro. It's too much. It's like punches you in the chest and pushes the liquid down.
I want just a little spice, just a little.
For some reason, Aunt Yolanda keeps buying Granddad gold ginger ale,
and he's like, he
doesn't drink it, so it just sits at his house.
Bruh.
I went over to Dad's house, and Dad had some he was drinking the other day.
Yeah, because Dad likes it, I think.
I'm not about that life.
Nah.
I guess I don't have enough hairs on my chest for all that.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
That stuff is
spicy.
You might as well drink a bottle of hot sauce.
I don't know about that.
No.
But
anyway.
Listen, I think that's a good place to end it. This has been the Pensive Brothers Podcast. I'm Elliot.
This is Aaron.
And we are out.